originally went to Harvard, everybody thought you went there to study music and composing, right? But the truth of the matter is, you went there to study what?
History of science, history and philosophy of science.
And evolutionary physics.
Well, evolutionary biology kind of fits under the larger scope of, I guess, you know, cosmology, we'll call it.
Cosmology.
You know? And history and philosophy of science really kind of deal with issues in the history of the subject. So evolutionary biology is you know, a very important branch of the sciences, and it's really kind of you know,
so what's your fascination with all that stuff?
I mean, it tells a story.
Not exactly your rock star kind of stuff.
No, but it tells a story, like the physical world, things that we can measure and things we can observe, and all of what we see in nature. It tells its own story, and its own story, or the story that it tells, may not necessarily line up with what people want that story to be.
How does that, you know, I was always trying to make the connection between this love of science and in telling a story and make
Sect all over the place. You know, the music possible, and you know, the way that octaves divide up into certain intervals, and I mean, they're scientific principles to describe all these things, and it's really fascinating.
Yeah.
If you're interested and you take the time to look at it, to look at all of it, it's a magnificent puzzle that fits together in this really beautiful, mysterious kind of way. And there's a lot that we don't know about it still, but it's exciting. There are a lot of really exciting things